Previously on Kung Fu Maintenance, I showed you the cleaning out of the fireplace, and in another video I showed you setting up a wet-dry vacuum in order to vacuum out ashes or fine dust by adding the filter. On today's video I'm going to be showing you cleaning out the Creosete from inside the flue. It's up inside the chimney, keeping those things clear, and that's going to keep the fireplace working more efficiently. It's going to keep smoke and stuff from going into your place, or it's going to lessen the amount and just keep things going good. And especially if you've got a fireplace that has a fan, it's going to help to, going to clean that out a little bit as well, to keep everything working good. Going to try to edit this out a bit to show you the most important details of it anyway, and try to focus on that. Okay, so got some paper towels handy, as this is some messy stuff here, the soot and all. What we want to do is get an idea of how big the opening is inside there. Looks like 10 inches. Okay, so we're going to need to trim our deal and make that work out for the 10 inches. So here's our chimney deal. Try to put a link in the description for that. This one's the soot eater. I don't work for them, but deal. Should be a link in the description. And it's got a bag here that you basically use to wall off the top. And there should be a link for some of the Kung Fu Maintenance shirts as well. So then we've got these extension deals. These just clip together. Now the nice thing about this particular set is some sets you can only go with the drill in forward motion. This one you can go in reverse because these clip together as opposed to screwing together. The ones that screw together, you can't run your drill in reverse, otherwise it might unscrew. Whereas these, you just clip them together like that, and now you can run forward or reverse. Here's the head. This gets inserted on. Okay. The connection for the drill. It also has the same type of clip. Looks like this can just clip on the end of any of the extensions. So I'm going to go on the end of the one that we've got going here. There we go. That's that. Ready for attack. So mine is 10 inches. So it looks like we've got a good 16 or so inches to work with. So I'll need to trim them off. Trim them to 5 inches on each side. That'll give us plenty of extra room. I'm curious to run it without trimming it and see how well it goes, but I'm a little concerned that would be pretty aggressive on it, but I'm okay with that. This end is what goes in our drill. This will go in the final end. The drill end will apply to, to this and clamp it, and that'll give us our spinning action. And then we'll add other sections little by little. Do it a section at a time, and then. Okay, here it says to cut it a 1/4 inch longer than each end. So, should be easy enough. Mine I'm just cutting 5 inches on each side. That'll give an extra, it's a little bit longer too complicated there. I just follow the directions. It has a template for cutting it. Pretty simple. There we go. That's going to give me a little bit of extra. That'll work. Okay, this deal, nice and cut. It's nice and bendable, so you can see how much it can actually bend. It's a good amount, so that's nice. On my drill, what I'm going to do is start off by setting the clutch nice and low, so it really slips, and that way, just in case my deal's not cut enough, not short enough, or anything, I don't do any damage, just the drill will slip instead. Initially, to tighten the drill chuck, I'll need that stronger, so I'll go ahead and change this deal onto the drill chuck. We'll open that up. I'll need that nice and strong so that it gets a good connection here. So we're on nice and strong. And I think I'm gonna wish I had charged my battery last night. But anyway, now I'm gonna rotate this to a nice, like I was saying, really low, so that that will give. Now I can hook it onto the end of the wheel. We'll push the button and insert that in until it locks, in theory. Which did not want to go in. Uh-oh. Why did it not want to go in? Put on the third one first, and let's see. Looks like I've got trouble with just this opening. So, I'll start off with the third one, we'll see. There we go. Now it's locked in. And now we should be able to spin it. Which you probably can't see. Let's see. Show you here. Okay, I'll have to adjust that clutch a bit more. There it goes. Good, but I just put it at like a 3. And so we should be able to run this up and in and get it going. Kind of interesting. And now I'm going to hand feed this up and into the deal. I'm going to start off nice and slow here. Well, front of the plate. There we go. Just past the plate. And now we're ready to run. Already some soot has started to drop. Let me go ahead and turn the vacuum on. definitely see why it was just look at the house a bit. Let's take a look here at how it's going. Just cleaning the walls, that's great. Good. Keep on trucking. At this point, we're going to add another extension. So what we'll do is just move this around to the button. Okay. And then push the button. Release the drill. Okay. And now we'll add another brush on. Oops. This way. And put the other extension. Go. And now I can add on the deal, and we're ready to continue. Last extension here. So I'm just going to push that button and separate this deal. And then I'm going to go outside and see if I can see it at all. Probably poking out of the top at this point. Hopefully it's not too dark out. I waited a little longer than... Okay. There we go. Back on, run the last bit. I'm going to clean this last section a little bit more, but looks good up there, so I'm happy with that. So far, it's very easy to work with, so I'm going to go outside and see if I can see it poking out. I don't see it there. I'll try to run it a little bit more. Okay, couldn't see it poking through the top, so we're going to try to run it more. It seems a little rough, so the peak now position is where it won't hopefully slide back. Check. Okay, I can hear it in there. Let's see it. So I'm not sure if there's like some kind of cap at the end. But I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning it, pull it back, and call that good for now. Oh, and I figured you wanted to know. There it is, sticking out through the top. It's reached the top end. There it is, down inside. There it is, all cleaned all the way. Look at that, nice and clean. Even inside, so that's great. Alright, good deal. Now that I know what I'm looking for, I can see the stick of it sticking up right there. I just, you know, what I was looking for, the orange part. Of course it had turned black with the soot, so that's that. Okay, really glad I didn't force anything. It was all the way at the top. So now what I'm going to do is piece by piece kind of dismantle this and start to take it apart and lower it back down and bring it on back down. So this one, let's see, I can probably do 2 at a time using. I'll disconnect from here. The part. two of these deals. And I do want to re-hook up the drill again. So, and what I got is some paper towels. You may want to find something a little easier to work with than what I'm doing here. That's really stuck in there. There we go. Oh boy. Get your paper towels and wipe these down as you pull it apart, and then be ready to put it back in your plastic. Which I've lost the plastic. There it is. Okay. So that is the plastic with the cardboard. I'll insert that in there. I'll separate these two pieces. Here's the piece of straw that I cut off from the end. There we go. The same thing, I think the more that as you wipe these off, less likely to get soot everywhere. Okay. And run this back down. There we go. Not the easiest thing, not the hardest thing either. Not too bad. Okay, next. Almost to the end of my battery too. So go ahead and separate it from the drill. There we go. And then separate it from this end. Got one really stubborn one. There we go. Where it gets tough is doesn't want to give this one. Push it in, turn it. Oh boy, stubborn one. Let's see if I got a little something better on my. I got a little poker. got 2 more. Okay. Here we go. Oh boy. Drill. One thing I think the company could do is an event, some type of release tool. That's one thing I think they could improve a little on, as it's a little bit difficult. That one won't even push in. Oh, stuck. Where are we at this last one? There it is. A little tap. Got it. Now we're gonna see if it'll separate here. Oh. That's one thing I think they could do a little better. But other than that, I'm happy with it. Just can't get it apart, that's all. Cannot get that apart. Maybe with my flat blade of my screwdriver and a little twist going in between. Thinking. So here we go. This thing's stuck. It's got a stuck deal. I'm going to push it with my screwdriver, with one screwdriver, and then I'm going to insert either a knife might work or a flat blade of a screwdriver in between. Can't get it with the flat blade. I'm going to try my knife on this deal. So go in between like that. There it goes. Really stubborn. Really stubborn one. No. Oh boy. Okay. Not having much luck here. There we go. Got it. That was crazy. Alright, and that looks like that's going to be the last one except for the head. So here we go. Let me get another paper towel maybe. Trying to keep this as neat as I can. There we go. Last thread. Be careful as I'm on pretty much I think I'm on the lid. Yep. So I got to figure out how I'm going to get that out of there. Get rid of this old Captain. Gonna run this up and in. I'm gonna detach this from the drill. Hopefully. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okay, now it's going to be the last part, and then I'll clean kind of the head or the wheel by hand. And this is the trickiest part, probably. Getting that wheel back out of there. Okay. My flashlight is right here. Up here. Oh yeah, it's right there. It's a little easier when you can see what you're doing. There we go. Now, I'm going to clean that plate. Clean right here on this back side a little bit. Just fine. Alright, it's done. Yay! Okay. Now we're going to separate the ball. Push the button here. There we go. Pull it off. Gonna put the ball back in the bag. In hopes that I don't make a total mess. This will be useful for next time. There it is. Okay. Got the last pull. Go ahead and insert that in the bag. Yay! Get it! Did it! Now let's vacuum up the last bit of soot, and you can see up inside there is nice and clear. It's not perfect, but you know, just gonna use it again. So just, you know, maybe once a season. That'll be that. Gotta wash my hands, get things cleaned up, vacuum up this last little bit, vacuum off my camera there. And we'll be all set. The house. I don't think I marked anything up other than just gotta clean up my hands and finish cleaning it up, and it's all set. Worked out good. Pretty happy with that set. That was the soot eater. Here's the soot eater. I'll put a link in the description below. Help keep things from smoking up, and just regular maintenance on the chimney. Help prevent fire and help keep things breathing easy and working good. Alright, done deal. Okay, here was probably the tool to poke the things the whole time to separate each huff. Probably would have made that a little easier, as you can poke it right in the center there. So don't blame the company because I didn't see that. But
I don't work for them.
Anyway,
that was the tool I was using.
We'll put that in there for safekeeping. And the steel here for safekeeping, along with the tool. Wrap that up. Everything back in the box, ready for next time. That was the soot eater. I'd say I was pretty happy with it. Did a nice clean job. Be good for the season. Ready for next year. There's the directions. We're all set. I can set it up, and it's still a little warm here for fire, but again, it's ready for the season. Done deal. Again, not perfect, but you know, I'm just going to use it, so just keeping it good. The fireplace all cleaned. Unfortunately, some of the before and after footage didn't come out, so this is just going to be an after footage. But is the flap itself, so we may be able to, well, looks like that's okay. But there we go, all the way up, nice and clean. A little unfortunate that I didn't get it before, so you can see the 4-footer, but here's zooming in. You can see it all the way up there. Nice and clean. It's not perfect, but you know, way better than what it was. It was so much stuff built up on there. Yep, that should keep things going good for the season. Was able to vacuum out around where the fan was. This particular fireplace has a fan setting, so it helps distribute some of the heat with the fan to help spread the heat around.